Yo guys, welcome back to another video on our channel and the first sniping filter video on the channel for Eafc 24. Quickly before we do get into the video though guys, if you are new, be sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications, turn on miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy it, smash thumbs up and leave your thoughts on this in the comments below. Jump straight into it right now. Okay guys, so since the web app has dropped, I've been trying to find sniping filters and search filters and things like that to make coins, and I'm going to be honest, it is so difficult. I'm seeing some of the best traders that I know also struggle doing this as well, so it's a very difficult thing to try and find these filters, and I found one or two and some that you guys can go ahead and take and put your own little twist on to probably find some more yourselves. And the first one I want to take a look at guys is going to be some certain positions, right? So we could go like, this was working earlier, I don't know how well it's going to work now, but gold rare cams, I believe it was, from the Premier League earlier, we're going for about 850 900 coins. There might be a little bit. Okay, so you could probably, yeah, you can still get 850 for these. And, I mean, you can snipe them at around about 750, 700. That's what their minimum price is going to be. So you can get them, and you can pick up a little bit of profit on there. I believe I done a couple of Los Celsos earlier. We did. Okay, so we did one Los Celso. I think I had a couple more that I ended up doing. Zuma mugged me right off earlier. I'm going to be honest. I thought I had a great one in Zuma. His price was really, like, as you can see, there's 1.3, 1.3, 1.5. When I first looked, he was going for about 2.5k to 2.5k to 3k. So I bought two at like 700 coins that just popped up. So there is profit to be made on Zuma. He is one that could work, and the reason for Zuma working is he looks very good for one of the evolutions that is coming out. Let's have a quick look at what Zuma is going for, just out of interest. So he's currently going for around about 1.3, 1.5. Or he's in maybe, oh, because I'm looking at rare. That's my fault there. He's going for about 1,000 coins to 1,300, and like I said, I bought mine for what was that one I bought there for? 500 coins. So Zuma's another one you can do. I bought Zuma for 500. I can still make profit on this card, and I actually might put it up for 950, just try and get a quick sale on it. 950 there, put it at 550, so I'll make profit whatever happens. So that's one more that you guys can do, is Zuma, if you wanted to go ahead and try him, see how he does work. And the other one is German left backs from the Bundesliga. I've got one more after this as well, so I've got a couple of filters to show you in this video, but it's German Bundesliga left backs. They're going for around about 850 to 900 coins. They do seem to be selling. These do seem to be selling after about like the 20 to 25 minute mark, and then there's just sort of this last one that's at 1,000 coins. Every time I've checked, there's been one that's at 1,000 coins just sat there, and the other ones seem to disappear. So again, if you guys want to try and snipe these for like 800, 750 coins, see if you can pick any up. And again, if you're not able to snipe on the web app, if you're really not that great at it, I got all of my German left backs on bid. I actually just went through and bid on a load of them. Again, just go from like the lowest one up to like the hour mark is what I normally do. Up to the hour mark is usually pretty safe, because any longer than the hour mark, the price can tend to dictate a little bit, so you don't want to go too above the hour mark. And it's the same with all of these filters like Zuma, the cams that I told you about. I believe it was cams that we said about. But yeah, you can go ahead and do that. And then the final one that I want to show you guys is actually just gold players, and you want to go to specific league. So you just want to go to a specific league, something like the Premier League, the Spanish League, Bundesliga, Liga, and whatever it might be, and just go through some of the bigger teams. For example, if we look at Arsenal right now, we're not looking at any gold rares or non-rares in particular, but if we look at their price, you've got El Neni there for 550 coins. He's gone up for 58 minutes. At 600 coins, there's quite a few of them, so you're sort of looking to sell it around about the 550 mark again. So again, if you do 550, if we do it real quick, 550 times 0.95 to work out the tax. So anything under 500 coins, you're going to make profit, but realistically, you want to try and get like maybe 400 coins, 450 coins is like a good place to start. So if I had coins in my club without having loads of investments and coins that I've already spent on other trades, then you could probably go ahead and get that one right there for 400 coins, slip a bit on that. Even at 450 coins, you're going to make 70 coins. So you could go through, again, up to the hour mark, as many coins as you've got, just go through and bid up to around about 450 coins there. And again, it hasn't just got to be Arsenal. There's going to be other teams that work just as well, guys. You just need to go through and find them, which is what I'm seeing not a lot of people do this year, which has always worked, which is why I thought about it. It's always worked just finding specific teams rather than I didn't mean to click Fulham, I meant to click Liverpool. Rather than finding specific players, just try and find a team that, you know, someone like Arsenal, who it just seems to work well with. Man City might work. I mean, even to be fair, Man City looks like they're going for about 450. Man United, it just depends how many rares and non-rares the club have. Like, it could definitely work for any of the clubs that you guys are going to go ahead and try and find. Again, we can go something like maybe like Liga and search for PSG, for example. See how many come up there. I'm not too sure, but it's just about going through. Why can I not find PSG? There it is. Just go through all these different clubs, try and find which ones work. Arsenal seems to be the best one right now. PSG doesn't seem to be working at all, no. So you kind of want to see if they're around about 500 to 550. If you can get them for that sort of price, there's a good chance that it's going to work because of the fact that you've got a bit of room to actually put some bids on, try and snipe some players, and actually have a bit of room for some profit. But again, like I said, just go through the teams that you think potentially might have higher valued cards, depending on if any of their cards are really going to be used in like the evolutions, in SBCs, all sorts of different things like that. You can just go through, have a little look for yourself, see if you can find any that do work well for you, chuck some bids on, go and snipe them. It's entirely up to you which way you want to go ahead and do it. So yeah, it's just about going through, seeing if you can find anyone. Like I said, the Arsenal one does seem to work really well right now. It might be one of the better ones that we have seen that is working as of right now. So you got, like I said, you've got El Neni there for 550. So all we could simply go ahead and do is you can either try and snipe them, and if you don't know how to snipe, you're going to set your highest buy now up to obviously what you want to be paying, so 450. So I'm going to search, I'm going to go back, I'm going to refresh the search, I'm going to go back, I'm going to refresh the search, and to refresh the search, all you basically need to do is add a different filter every single time, so you're not searching for the exact same thing. If I just click search and go back, click search and go back, click search and go back, it's not actually updating the market. So for the next 30 seconds, the market isn't actually going to update. So by changing the price every single time I search, it is going to update the price. So you definitely want to make sure if you're trying to snipe these players or anyone that I've spoke about in this video, you're updating this. The one thing I would bear in mind, there's a lot of people with the game on console already somehow. Obviously I know the streamers have got it, but there's also a lot of people that aren't streamers that have got the game. So sniping can be quite difficult, which is why a lot of the players that I've picked up have just been simply on bid. So again, I'm just searching for 450, and I'm going to search, I'm searching for 400, sorry, and then I'm going to bid 450 on a majority of these players. So I'd go 400, or sorry, 450, 450, 450, 450, 450, 450, all the way up to about the hour mark. And then after the hour, I'd just sit back, I'd have a little look, okay, which ones have, you know, which ones have sold, which ones haven't. So I've sold a Zuma there, but my coins haven't updated, and I'm not too sure why, which isn't ideal because I can get some bids on them players. Let me give it a little refresh, see if my coins actually update. I should have another 900 odd coins there, simply for the fact that I just sold that Zuma. Okay, we do. Right, sweet. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. Let's go to League, Premier League, Arsenal, bid at around 400, and we are going to start bidding at about 450. We'll bid 400 there. It doesn't seem to look like he's going up. 450. I'll bid 450, and that might be me out of coins. And I can get one more bid on this Nketiah there. So I can sit back now, and hopefully that Ben White expires, and we can actually manage to pick him up, because it'll be a good little start. Again, if we can pick him up for 400, like I said, we can sell these for anywhere from 550 to 600 coins. Depends on the player that you get. As you can see, there's no Ben Whites popping up at 600. So I could actually list Ben White a little bit more expensive, depending on what he's actually going for. Again, there doesn't look like there's any Ben Whites at 650. We could go up to 700. So just by doing this, you're going to pick up some better deals without even realizing it. As you can see, Ben White seems to be a little bit more expensive than what I've ended up putting a bid on him for. So there's one there for 750. So I can get rid of this Ben White if I do manage to pick him up for 700 coins, which would be absolutely insane. I mean, what, 700? Let's do the maths while I wait for it to expire. 700 times 0.95 to work out the tax. That's like 260 coin profit on the one card. Normally 220 coins, you're not going to be like, or 260 coins, sorry, you're not like, wow, that's amazing. But at the start of the game, you will take 226 or 260 coins off of this one card. So let's just see if we do manage to actually get this to expire and see if we can pick it up there. We'll just carry on checking the prices, just make sure nothing else is popping up. So you've got an Nketiah that's also popped up at 550. So, you know, these are going for about 550. Both of them will end up expiring, I imagine, because even at 600, there's not too many on the market. So again, that's a great way of doing it, guys. It doesn't have to just be Arsenal. You can go ahead and search for like any club. Like I said, doesn't matter if you're going for someone like Aston Villa, Brentford, Brighton, Burnley, any league, any team. It doesn't matter, guys. You can go ahead and find it. You just got to mess about, see if you can find ones. There we go. We get that Ben White. I'm now going to list that up for 450, so I make coins. I don't lose coins either way. 700. List that one up, and that then should be the cheapest Ben White on the market. Ben White. Let's have a little look. Ben White there. Let's have a look at what he is actually going for. 800, so 750, 750, 750, 800. So cool. Mine should probably sell there for 700 coins, which is an absolute W, guys. But if you have enjoyed today's video, be sure to smash thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on if you have ready for more trading tips, more sniping filters, and all that sort of stuff. If you want to watch me sniping live, I would stream over on Twitch. My Twitch is in the description if you do want to go and check that out. But I appreciate you guys watching, and have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit.